Good morning, everyone. I'm Mark Perner, the very proud principal of Chopticon High School, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Class of 2021 Commencement Ceremony. Please rise for the Class of 2021 and remain standing for the processional through the Pledge of the Flag. Gentlemen, please remove your hats and join Mary Ellie Lopez Perez, Class of 2021 Treasurer, in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for the due republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, through the leadership and justice for all.
You may be seated. It is my distinct honor to introduce to you some of our very special guests. Dr. Scott Smith, Superintendent of St. Mary's County Public Schools. Miss Shelley McDaniel, 12th grade administrator. Miss Chris White, College and Career Advisor. Miss Ashley Gallo, sponsor of the Student Government Association. Miss Collins, English teacher. And you just met Marielle Lopez Perez, our class treasurer. And Miss Savannah Saunders, class of 2021 president. And we also have Mr. Matthew Rodriguez and Mrs. Adriana Rodriguez, class of 2021 sponsors. And now I want to speak directly to the graduates. Chopticon graduating class of 2021. I know this is not how you pictured your graduation to look or how your senior year to go. For me too, this is not how I pictured my first year as your principal to go. Yet here we are, just a few moments away from graduating. I know you didn't come here today to hear me speak, so I want to make my remarks brief, 4.5 minutes to be exact. I timed it. But although brief, what I have to say to you this morning is important, so I hope you listen closely. Instead of a traditional graduation speech, what I want to do today is share 2 important lessons that we have learned from you. 2 lessons that you have taught us and that I hope you will continue to share as you move past the very proud halls of Chopticon High School. Number 1, you have shown us how to confront real struggles. Most people do everything they can to avoid struggling, whether it's physical struggles, social, emotional, or academic. Most folks try to avoid struggling. And while they're trying to make their lives easier, they actually do just the opposite. They rob themselves of difficult yet meaningful learning experiences. You, graduating class of 2021, are the opposite of these people. You face down a reality where it would have been understandable to view yourself as a victim and to blame your environment and expect less of yourself. But instead, you worked harder and rose to the challenges that life threw at you. So when people tell me how sorry they are for you, I can't help but to think, yes, I'm sorry for what you had to deal with, but I'm so incredibly proud of you for how you dealt with it. Proud that you chose to persevere, proud of your character, proud that you turned adversity into a learning opportunity, and proud that you chose to confront your struggles rather than avoid them. You, graduating class of 2021, by virtue of sitting before us here today, have shown us that you are not broken, you are resilient, and we are proud of you beyond measure for making it here today. Number 2, you have reminded us of the profound importance of human connection. You have taught us on a new level the value of people connecting with each other socially and emotionally. You have shown us the potential for healing and overcoming when these connections are made and sustained. Unfortunately, we have also seen the negative consequences when these connections are lost. In the last decade, and especially in this year of COVID, mental health concerns, anxiety, depression, and suicide have all been increasing to unprecedented levels. Why? It is within this context and with this profoundly important question that you step into the working world and face the challenges of adulthood. But I'm not worried for you, because it is you who have shown us that these are not problems to be solved with better content knowledge or better skills or anything you learn from a book or a PowerPoint. You have shown us that these are problems that will be resolved with human connection, authentic relationships, and sincere compassion. You have reminded us of the literal life-saving implications of coming together as a community or simply reaching out to a friend. Because of this, I'm confident that it is your generation, with you leading the way, that will make genuine human connections that change our world for the better. Not because of the content and skills that we taught you, but because of the value of human connection that you have taught us. In closing, I want to thank you, Chopticon Braves, graduating class of 2021. Thank you for showing us that we don't always have a choice in the challenges we face, but we do have a choice in how we face them. And thank you for showing us that the most important problems of our lives will not be solved with social media or the latest technology, but by genuine human connection and compassion. Finally, thank you for teaching us these lessons just by being you, exactly who you are. Thank you and congratulations. Now please welcome Class of 2021 President Savanda Saunders.
Good afternoon, fellow Chopticon High School parents, staff, families, and especially my fellow class of 2021 students. I would first like to say that for the past 4 years, it has been a privilege and an honor to be the Chopticon High School class president. I have been able to watch the beauty that is our class grow into what it is today. And before I begin on the reflection of our crazy years together, I would like us students, families, staff members, and anyone else out there to take a moment to celebrate that after 4 very long years, we finally are here on graduation day. We finally did it. I would like to also take this time to personally thank people in my life that without I would not be where I am today. My beautiful mother, Stephanie, who has created me to be the amazing woman I am today. My father, Edward, who is looking down on me from above. My uncle, Billy, who has filled my hole in my heart and has been a true man of love and honor. My sister, Sierra, who's watching at home and who has pushed me harder than most. And my grandparents, who have showed me limitless amounts of love and support. And finally, my friends, who have been my backbone and encouragement through this entire thing. I'm glad to have this chance to address you all. I must admit, I am feeling pretty sad because this is an opportunity that I may have for the last time to address you all. And for the last 4 years, we have stood by each other, watching ourselves and our friends grow into who we see in the mirror today. We have learned many lessons and values. And I take this opportunity to say that we have gained a new sense of opportunity and perspective. I'm talking about the opportunity we've gained to write our own stories, to have the opportunity to take control of our lives in a brand new way. The Chopticon class of 2021 cannot go unsaid that in this last year, we have lost a lot of opportunities, lost a lot of daily joys that senior year had to offer us. But nothing comes without a cost. But as my wise mother once told me, everything happens for a reason. And I believe the cost of losing a couple experiences has enabled us to have the opportunity to cherish and really look back at the memorable times that we shared as a class, whether big or small. We will always remember Mr. Lasani's very endlessly long book report that none of us wanted to do, and we had no idea how he read all those books in his lifetime. We will never forget Miss O'Day's beautiful serenades in the hallway. We can never forget Miss Hooven's caring spirit and welcoming smile every time we walked into the hallways. And who could forget Miss Rodriguez and Miss Gallo's incredible school spirit that put a smile on anyone's face when we were having the worst possible day. Usually in these speeches, a president writes about the glorious and beautiful memories that our class had accomplished in the last 4 years. Now, don't get me wrong, our class is pretty fantastic. From our amazing academy students creating beautiful masterpieces and performing heart-stopping performances, to the beautiful soon-to-be musicians who gave us such amazing grace with their voices, to the future Olympic athletes who have shattered records and taken each game, track meet, and competition by storm. But for my fellow senior students, I know that we are all sad to say goodbye. But graduation does not mean that a friendship that we have created is broken. It is a friendship that we are taking to the next level as we go on with our lives. What are the chances that our senior year would end this way? No fun nights of dancing and dressing up, no sad, teary-eyed walks in the hallways, no more practices, no more games, no more meetings. COVID-19 really had a hard impact on our last school year together. And as I stand here and I look at all of you, I realize just how much I've missed being around you all. And I can only imagine that you all feel the same way. I do not want to say goodbye, because I personally don't like them, but I like to take this chance to say see you later, because I know that in the years to come, I will see many of us on television, Broadway, or who even knows, I might even see one of you guys on the Olympics. But it has been such an honor to share the school hallways with you, and as much as it's been an honor to share Google Meets with you, it has not been ideal, but it has been memorable. And with that being said, I wish everyone good luck and farewell, and that I do truly believe in the fact that every one of us got closer when we were 6 feet apart. Thank you.
Please welcome our superintendent, Dr. J. Scott Smith.
Thank you. Class of 2021, I see smiling eyes behind masks, the little eye crinkles in the corner. You're going to enter a world like no other, one that hopefully won't take for granted how special it is to gather, to see each other's smiles, to hug, and to hold loved ones. I'd like to just take a quick moment to thank each of you for getting us all here. Graduates, all of you, you got us here. Also, thank you to the teachers and the counselors and the support staff and the administrators. But most importantly, to everyone else gathered here in this auditorium, thank you to parents and to grandparents and to aunts and uncles and neighbors and everybody who stepped up to fill the gaps as we worked each day to get through. And sometimes getting through was as good as it could get. Robert Frost wrote, "The best way out is through." And here we are, just moments away from you getting out, finally. So, to the class of 2021, the masked class, the class undaunted, the class that has marked and made history, I say congratulations and job well done. May all your days that follow be filled with family and friends, smiling and holding a hug a bit tighter, a few seconds longer, because you know the cost of this great gift. Thank you very much.
All right, we're about to get this party started. What you came to see. A few little logistical things here before we get started with the graduates. The graduates, you're going to enter from this side, collect your diploma here, exit this way. Make sure you take the ramp and not the stairs when you leave. You can take your mask off when you enter the stage. That's totally up to you. And then we'll pause for a photo in the front. So that's it. The presentation of diplomas will now begin. First row, please stand.
Brianna Nicole Lemerise. Zoe Grace Lid. William Lynn. Anita Lynn Michelle Long. Kelsey Lee Long. Riley Dale Long. Kaylee Ann Cheseldine. Marielle Lopez Perez. Olivia Evelyn Grace Laura. William Arthur Lovelace, Jr. Kisei Iman Lyles II. James Truman Lyon, Jr. John Robert Lyon. Wyatt Alexander McGargle. Abigail Marguerite Malloy. Alyssa Hope Mann. Bryce Connor Manuel. Erica Ann Martin. Devin Anthony Mason. Kirsten Haley Massery. Ellie Christine Maynard. Philip David McCarthy. Jackson Matthew McLean. Peter Joseph McCormick, Jr. Abigail Teresa McDaniel. Dylan Scott McMahon. Matthew Reagan Mejia Johnson. Hunter Alexander Messick. Caitlin Colleen Messinio. Xavier Derek Miles. Brandon Scott Mills. Michelle Renee Mitchell. Catherine Grayson Moats. Jenna Sky Majereski. Bethany Autumn Moore. Marissa Donna Murray. Samuel James Nebel. Catherine Elise Nelson. Alyssa Nicole Nelson. Casey Marie Nelson. Caden Bryce Nickerson. Abby Marie Norris. Hunter Alexander Null. Alexander Martin O'Brien. Tessa Victoria O'Reilly. Ashby Nicole Oliver. Justin Richard Oliver. Michaela Amber Blake Oliver. David Allen Owens, Jr. Brooke Marie Papa Constantino. Kara Michelle Perry. Brianna Isabel Partida. Michael Cruz Paust. Caitlin Ann Phillips. Tyrus Stefan Patterson. Matthew Clay Pickerel. Leah Mackenzie Plum. Abigail Victoria Poole. Trenton Michael Powell. Brandon Kyle Pulliam. Matthew Guy Pulliam. Samantha Claire Pusateri. Bradley Alexander Putnam. Tyler Andrew Quaid. Jude Barber Radies. Robert Joseph Rains. Allison Grace Rayleigh. Carson Thomas Rayleigh. Austin Lee Ramey. Ryan Patrick Rankin. Elizabeth Cecilia Reardon. Kyle James Reed. Christian Michael Redding. Stephen Gerard Remitz. Ashley Marie Requilman. Bailey Grace Richards. Dylan Thomas Richards. Jason Michael Rich. Anthony Luis Rivera, Jr. Ivan Juan Moses Rivera. Cheyenne Nicole Roberts. Patrick Weymouth Robinson. Austin Brian Roach. Emily Christine Rollins. Abigail Marilyn Romero. Haley Brooke Rowe. Cameron Jason Rudolph. Margaret Asolinda Russell. Thomas Levin Rice IV. Sarah Elizabeth Sage. Alyssa Christine Saeed. Braden Alexander Sampson. Savannah Rose Saunders. Haley Ann Sams. Christopher Aiden Schmidt. Alicia Lynn Semiclose.
We got one brief moment here while our graduates find the seat. In the meantime, I want to give you a couple reminders here. When we do the recessional out, the graduates will stand and go, and we're going to ask that the guests stay until the graduates have left, and then all the guests can go. Also, we do have another graduation that's happening after this, so you're free to meet outside of the school, take a lot of pictures and mingle, talk to teachers and friends for the last time, but we do have to have the parking lot cleared by 2:15, so you have a good 40 minutes to make that happen. And you're free to take your mask off once you go outside. So, one more moment here for this last graduate to find their seat. So, Dr. Smith and members of the Board of Education, by virtue of the power vested in me, I'm pleased to certify Chopticon High School class of 2021 as Maryland High School graduates. Graduates, please stand. Class of 2021, you may now move your tassel to the left. Congratulations. Yes, you